Welcome back to Tech by Pike. Today I just finished up benchmarking this Asus Tuf Dash 15-inch gaming laptop. Comes with an i7-11370H processor, which is a 4-core processor. An interesting choice. An RTX3070, its max power is 85 watts, which makes it a max Q version. 16 gigabytes of RAM at 3200 megahertz, and then it comes with a 240 hertz panel with a 3 millisecond response time. Comes with a 1 terabyte solid state drive with an extra slot for another M.2 for more storage. Let's get into this. So Asus has its own proprietary software to give out real-time performance and settings information. It also allows users to change system profiles as well as like lighting settings for all the compatible connected devices. You can set it to silent, Windows, performance, and then turbo for high performance gaming. On the lower left hand side you'll see a button there that you can tap on called settings, and this is where you would go to update drivers for your BIOS and any other drivers that the Asus Armor Crate sees that needs to be updated. So there's no muck switch on the Asus Tuf Dash 15, so you can bypass the processor for all the power graphics, the graphic power to go through the RTX 3070. So that, I have a feeling, will bottleneck the performance in gaming, but we'll see here with the games that we tested. On a side note, with NVIDIA's Dynamic Boost 2.0 AI feature, Asus says the card can clock to over 1390 megahertz. This is combined with Intel's latest H35 series processor, a 35 watt 4-core 8-thread part based on the 11th gen Tiger Lake, rather than the 45 watt parts we often see in gaming laptops. So I wanted to make sure that when we did the benchmarking that it was benchmarking of a laptop that came straight out of a box. I didn't want to do any manipulation or changes to the setting, any overclocking on this laptop. So what you see in the benchmarking is straight out of the box. So we did some testing on the panel, and this one came out at 75% of Adobe RGB and 75% of sRGB. In our Cinebench testing, the CPU multi-core test came out at 6,746, and then the single core came out at 1,424. So I had a pretty rough time with the benchmarking within 3D Mark. I was able to get some benchmarking from Firestrike, and the graphics score came out at 3,847, and the physics score came out at 13,780 with a combined score of 1,233. Not impressive. So I threw on some Battlefront 2 just to do some initial testing with the game, and as you can see in the upper left hand corner, the FPS, this laptop is struggling to perform well in this game. So this is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and as you can see by the scores right now during our benchmarking, in the upper left hand corner this laptop is struggling with medium settings on this particular game. Here's the sound noise while we were benchmarking. Shadow of the Tomb Raider hovered right around 48 decibels. Take a listen. We benchmarked Red Dead Redemption on high, and as you can see, the FPS score hovered right around 12 to 15 FPS throughout. We were also monitoring the heat levels while we were benchmarking Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and it was getting right around 94 to 95 degrees around the middle to the upper part of the keyboard, exactly where the graphics card and the processor is located within the internal of the laptop. So, some final thoughts on this Asus Tuf Dash 15-inch gaming laptop. The chassis, the aesthetics, I really like. It's thin, it's light, so I think it would be pretty nice in an office setting. No webcam, so no conferencing on this particular laptop, which is a shame in my opinion. We performed some battery testing on this laptop, and we got about 16 plus hours of video playback. So that tells me that this laptop in an office setting would probably last all day, working on emails, Word docs, other office activity that you would do on a laptop. I think this would be something to definitely look at. The gaming performance on this laptop was lackluster at best, in my opinion, with the 11th gen i7 4-core processor and the RTX 3070, which was a lower wattage, so I tend to believe it was a Max Q. And with no muck switch where we can bypass the processor, there seemed to be a real bottleneck hindering this laptop around playing AAA games. Now, would it be okay for games that were older? Yeah, I think so. With the new laptops coming out this year with the RTX 3000 series and the Ryzen processors and Intel going to be launching, I believe, a new line of processors, I truly believe that the laptops from 2020 last year are going to be on sale, and you probably can find some pretty good deals out there that would be in the same price range as this Asus Tuf Dash 15-inch laptop, where you would get better gaming performance. So in my opinion, I probably wouldn't look at this for gaming. Maybe productivity. It is thin, like I said, and unassuming, so it's good for an office environment. But for gaming, solely gaming, I would probably pass on this. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more videos from Tech by Pike, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. It helps the channel. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care.